Hello, Spirited Amanda here, and today I want to share with you guys how I've been healing the scars on my face. So hopefully I can find a good before picture of what my skin looked like before I started healing it. But it looked very similar to acne scars. And I've had somebody ask me before, did I have a lot of acne when I was a teenager? And the answer is no, I've never had a problem with acne. But my skin here around my cheek area, it was kind of like collapsed pores. I don't know if that's a thing, or like enlarged pores. And they're just holes right here in this area of my face. So at the time, when I got these scars on my face, I was in the postpartum period after I'd had my first child, and I was breastfeeding. I was 24 years old and breastfeeding, and I was just very naive and ignorant to health at that time, because before I started having kids, I was just kind of a naturally healthy girl, and I had really bad unhealthy habits that I was very naive to. I was drinking Coke and coffee, never drank any water. I wasn't eating nearly as much as I needed to be eating during breastfeeding, and what I did eat had very little, if not none, nutritious value. So these days I am much more concerned with the health of myself and the health of my family. Now I have 2 children, and I've breastfed both of my kids for the first 2 years of their life. So, health is more of a priority right now to me. So what I've been getting into lately and learning about is how to heal and take care of my skin holistically. Healing myself from the inside out holistically with rose. You may be surprised to find out that rose is actually a medicinal herb. So let me just say, one of the things that I've learned when using medicinal herbs is to treat these medicinal herbs like actual medicine, because they are. And so when you're taking medicine, normally you don't just take it one time and expect, a one-time cure-all, kind of magic. It doesn't really work like that typically when treating yourself and healing yourself with medicinal herbs. So the best way to go about it is to, take this medicine in doses over a period of time before you start seeing results. And so that's what I've been doing. And in this video, I'm going to go through the different ways that I have been dosing myself with rose. So the first way that I started incorporating rose into my daily clear skin routine, and that is I switched to the oil cleansing method for washing my face. So before, I used to use just like a foaming cleanser, and before I had very dry skin. Obviously that's what this video is mainly about, and I actually had peeling skin sometimes because the skin on my face was so dry after I'd wash it with a foaming cleanser. And I would peel on the end of my nose. It was really embarrassing. Also, like in the mornings after I just washed my face, if I had to yawn, and I would like stretch open my mouth when I would yawn, and like a couple times especially, the skin right here would crack because it was just too dry. To use the oil cleansing method, what you would do is you would get an oil facial cleaner. This one is called Best Skin Ever, and it's the rose oil one. They have different kinds. I went with the rose theme because, you know, that's what I'm trying to use. And so you would just, you know, pop the top off and pump about 4 or 5 pumps into your fingertips. And I'm not gonna go too much into the demonstration. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just massage it onto your face and neck if you want. And it's really good because you're massaging it, you're, you know, getting that blood flow going. And you just massage the oil into your face, and then once you're satisfied, what I do is I get a warm bath towel, and I just kind of like just leave it on my face in certain areas, and I just really let the heat from the towel open up my pores and let the oil seep in even deeper into my pores, and then, you know, just, or you can just rinse it off with warm water. Your preference. I'm very, very, very happy with the results of switching to this rose oil cleanser, and just the oil cleansing method in general has completely, totally transformed my skin. You know, I never have dry skin anymore. And I have, you know, it leaves your face feeling deeply cleaned, and it also helps with elasticity of your skin. Just try it, like really, like you would think that putting more oil into your skin would make you break out or make you too oily, but really if you're using the right kinds of oils, they clean your skin, and your skin just absorbs it. And you know, I had really dry skin though, so if you have very, very oily skin and you don't have a dry skin problem, maybe the oil cleansing method wouldn't be the best suited for you. I don't know, but if you do have very dry skin, then I highly recommend you trying the oil cleansing method out. After I've cleansed my face, as a moisturizer for even more moisture, I have been using rose hip oil. This is cold pressed, unrefined, 100% pure and organic rose hip oil. And this one comes with, you know, this little, what do you call them? I'm having a lapse in memory right now. So rosehip oil as a facial moisturizer has really been helping and deeply hydrating my face and healing a lot of my scars. You know, it's like I said with the oil cleanser, you know, I understand why you would think maybe at first that it's going to make your skin too oily, and the rosehip oil is really very gentle, and I find as soon as I start rubbing it into my face, I put it everywhere, on my neck and my face. I even use it on my hands and on my feet, a little bit on my chest, it completely absorbs right into your skin, like almost immediately. And I personally do not have a problem with my skin feeling too oily and too greasy. It is very balanced. So after I've cleansed and moisturized my face, the next rose product that I've been using is this Bulgarian rose water. And this is 100% pure, natural, certified Bulgarian rose water. It's made in Bulgaria. And when I first got this bottle, when I popped off the lid, I could just, it's like, smells so great. Rose is also very great for aromatherapy. It smelled really, really good. I've had it for like a month and a half now, so it doesn't smell as strong as it did the first day. And I'm like kind of in a hurry to like use more of this stuff. Because when you're working with organic, holistic ingredients, you really want them as fresh as possible. I've learned to kind of go against my natural way of being and my natural habit, and that is to try to use as little as possible and spread things as thin as possible so that like they can last. But when you're working with holistic and organic ingredients, it doesn't work that way. You want, if you have it, use it, because the longer you drag it out, the less potent it's going to be. So I use the Bulgarian rose water as kind of a toner. I'll put it on either before or after I apply my makeup. Sometimes I do both, and I'll just spritz it basically all over my body. I'll put it on my knees, on my feet, anywhere that seems still a little bit dry skin. I'll go ahead and I'll spray the Bulgarian rose water on it, or just any rose water I think would work as long as it's organic, and fresh. So the next way that I want to talk about of how I've been healing myself with rose organically, holistically, is this soothing rose hibiscus skin detox tea. This is the Yogi brand, and it's made with a few herbs, but rose and hibiscus being the star ingredients of this tea. And this is used in Ayurveda to soothe the skin. So, it's a delicious tea that you can enjoy drinking, but it's also, you can look at it as medicine while you're drinking it. It's great for your skin and other, it has other health benefits as well. And you're basically being healthy from the inside out, which makes total sense. And healing your skin from the inside. So because I'm dosing myself basically with rose, I've been consistently drinking this type of tea. I've been drinking it for about a couple months, I think. A little under 2 months, I believe. And I have been seeing great, fantastic results, especially in combination to all of the other products that I've shared with you today throughout this video. So, before I go, I'd like to share with you guys, I have been reading up on herbal medicine, and this is 550 herbs and remedies for common ailments, And I want to read to you what it says about rose, which it doesn't say a whole lot, honestly. But I got this encyclopedia and I thought I would, let me see if I can match up. Okay, where is Rose? Rose is right here. Oh, that's so bright. Very, very bright. Yep. Well, I'm gonna read it anyways, what it says about it. Decorative shrub growing to about 5 feet. Has a smooth stem, sharp thorns, serrated leaves with 2 to 3 pairs of leaflets, semi-double deep pink in red flowers, and scarlet hips. I don't know why I read it that way. It's really confusing the way that I just read it. Okay, so constituents. Rose contains a volatile oil consisting of geraniol, neural, citronellonol. Okay, I'm not gonna keep reading that. Okay, one thing that I did find interesting about what it says in this encyclopedia is the history and folklore. The rose comes originally from Iran and has been cultivated there since antiquity. Sappho, the 6th century Greek poet, described the red rose as the queen of flowers. In Rome, it was much used in festivities and the petals were consumed as food. Rose water was prepared by the Arab physician Avicenna during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. The rose was esteemed as a remedy for depression. Okay, medicinal actions and uses. The rose is currently little used in herbal medicine. I use it, but it is probably time for a re-evaluation in its medicinal benefits. The essential oil called attar of rose is used in aromatherapy as a mildly sedative, antidepressant, and anti-inflammatory remedy. Rose petals and their preparations have a similar action. They also reduce high cholesterol levels. Rose water is mildly astringent and makes a valuable lotion for inflamed and sore eyes. Agreed. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope that maybe you found this useful. If you are looking to heal your skin, consider using rose in holistic treatments to do so. It has worked wonders for my skin, and I know it'll help you too. So thank you so much for viewing. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and have a beautiful day.